memories with the old players from the Lions that was in my intro. Here is the new and improved intro.
Here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Kimball.
So here we are. It is Wednesday, and it is the NFL Roundtable Talks. I have a few discussion points to make. How's everybody doing tonight? My guests are here. Will Vogel, Lorenzo is also known as
Hey,
Lions
buddy.
Rumble 81, Neil, aka the Bandit, and future Patriot Drake May, also known as Jordan Edelman. How you doing,
Fire
Jordan?
intro, man. Fire intro. I love it,
It
man.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Kudos to Main Event 365, the maestro, Russell Wayne, who made my intro for me. I love it. Thank you very much. I got to give him the shout out because he did it for me. I helped him when he was down. Now he's helping me. That's what this community is about, helping each other. King SJ comes in and says, "Hey guys,
For sure.
the first thing I want to address is Carson Wentz to the Rams." So we got PTSD boy back at the helm. What do you think of that there, Will?
I think it was a mistake, honestly. I don't think he was even the best free agent choice out there. I think the best free agent choice out there was Colt McCoy because what he did with the Cardinals. But um, yeah, I don't think Carson Wentz has anything left in the tank, really. As a second stringer, yes, but I would still, like I said, I would still pick Colt McCoy over Carson Wentz in a heartbeat.
Neil, what do you think about it?
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Uh, Mr. May, Jordan, what do you think?
I mean, Nick Foles ain't the one that beat us in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm going to say.
Uh, okay,
Oh,
what do you
man.
got for me, Lions Rumble?
Oh, man. I think I smell a high draft pick coming. I think they all but I think they're kind of putting this season to bed, man.
Do the Rams actually have a high draft pick for once?
They
No,
will
they
by the
will
time
have
the
to.
end of the season. If it's Carson Wentz and Brett Ripien, holy crap, are they gonna score a
I know with
touchdown
Stafford out with
again?
that finger.
The Stafford's going to be out a while. That's what I'm hearing. That's why they made this signing because Brett Ripien, he is not the answer. He couldn't
I
even
think
beat
they
the Packers.
released him.
Hey,
Man, do you really got to interrupt me? But Brett Ripien couldn't even beat the Packers. That defense hasn't been good all year, and it held that team to 3 points.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'm going to get back to the chat real quick before we go into the next one. King SJ says, "Cool intro." Smoking Dad pops in saying, "Hey, hey, hey." And I can't remember if that's going to be rerun or if it's Fat Albert, but either one is good by me. Yeah, Braylon Dennis says, "Glad our offense is going to be healthy against the Chargers this weekend." Brian Markham puts out the eyes, so you must have seen that intro. And Patty Grimes comes in and says, "What's up?" Well, what's up is we're talking NFL talk. The other signing that I want to talk about is about a guy that was on an indefinite suspension for the last 5 years. What was that for? PEDs, right? Like his third time on PEDs, Martavious Bryant.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets signed by the Cowboys to a 5-year deal.
When was the last time Martavious Bryant was in the league?
5 years ago.
I was to say, wasn't it when he dropped that pass?
Yeah, and he dropped that pass, and then they come to find out he was doing PEDs, and it was his third time being caught in his career, and that was like 2 years outside of his first contract. So he's been sitting on the sidelines for 5 years
Wow.
And got a bag.
and got
He
a
got
bag. He got paid.
Got a bag.
I don't care if he got
I don't
paid
know.
wide receiver 3 money for that 5 years. That's getting paid when you've been sitting on the pine, twiddling your thumbs, catching passes from your kid because you can't catch one from a real quarterback.
Hey man, I
Wow.
don't know nobody getting. Hey, shout out
The
to him for
last
getting his
time
money
I
back.
actually liked Martavious Bryant was when he was with Clemson, because I'm a Clemson fan. But other than that, he's been done nothing but get in trouble in the NFL. So dumb signing with Dallas.
Still got that bag though. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, kudos to him. He got paid. It was I think it was 60% guaranteed contract. So he has guaranteed money that's paid up front. Kudos to him.
And his agent. He got a good agent there.
I could care less if his agent was his mama. He got paid. What do you think about Lions Rumble?
Man, I think clearly they're missing some big. He needs help. Clearly, they're saying Dak needs help. The guys they have out there aren't giving him the help, so they, at this point, they are super desperate. Man, that's an incredible signing for a guy who hasn't played snaps in how many years did you say again? 5?
5 years.
What?
So let's see. 3 of those years, it was only 16 game seasons. So 5 times 16, that's 80 games he missed right there. The last 2 years has been 17 game seasons.
Incredible.
So there's another 34 plus the 8. So that's 42 plus 80. That's 102 games he's missed consecutively.
So he's
He's
got
missed
good
more.
tread.
He's missed more games than Josh Gordon's been suspended.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's-
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he must be in shape or something. I
Come
don't
on
know.
now. You know that's funny. Think about
Yeah,
it.
that is
Oh,
very
that's
funny.
hilarious.
That's
He's
very
missed-
funny.
He's missed more games than Cam Akers with 2 Achilles tendons.
Jeez.
Hey,
He's missed more seasons than Tyree Cohen's torn ACLs.
if he come out and ball though, man, he worth every
Hey, wait.
penny though.
He's missed more seasons than Michael Penix has had surgeries to repair his injuries as a college player.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. You guys are terrible.
The Lions
Ugh.
did not sign Brandon Edwards.
No, he's saying when are they signing Braylon Edwards? That's the equivalent.
They did not.
Oh, I remember.
That's a good call out,
Brandon.
Patty. I like that one. We like that.
Wasn't Braylon Edwards the dude that played for Cleveland?
Yeah. He was the one that got the hype video before the draft, and he was catching all the footballs with one hand, then used 2 footballs to catch the last one
Oh man.
while he was blindfolded 20 yards from the jugs machine. You
Incredible.
remember that video, Lions Rumble?
I do.
That was one of the commercials for the draft. Remember they were showcasing because that was the year of the wide receiver, they said.
Okay. Who else did that?
James Burgess, the Lions
Chris-
suck. Goff is terrible. Brad is incompetent. Campbell's a meathead. SOL. Anyone left doing this needs to be bitch slapped. Amen. James Burgess comes in with fire.
I think that's the comment of the night currently.
It sure is. Wow.
Incredible. Man.
Yeah, so the news source that I had was I was using Microsoft Edge, which is basically MSN News. It says Carson Wentz has been signed by a team, and it shows him in a 49ers uniform.
No. Good job,
And
Microsoft.
I'm like going, great job, MSN. Nice job. Proves that Google's better. 100%.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
And I read that.
Will was the one that messaged me right away because I had just posted the content, and I was like, ooh.
I'm better than Schefter.
Guess who is the PFF highest graded second-year player this year?
Hayden Hutchinson.
Amen. Good guess.
Awesome. Love it.
What's his
And-
grade? Like a 90?
Yeah, he's a 90 flat. And I think a lot of that has to do with the piss poor play that Sauce had versus the Chargers last week.
Oh.
Sauce hasn't been that good this year.
No, he's actually given up 4 touchdowns this year already. And granted, it's only 8 games, but compared to last year, there's something glaringly wrong.
Compared to Sauce Gardner, he's never given up a touchdown until this year.
Yep.
That being said, touchdown in college either.
The offensive players of the week this week, one was a rookie who set the record for passing yards in a game. Breaking
Where he come from?
He came from his mama.
Wait, you said a rookie set the passing yards record in a game?
Yeah. Yep. Where he come from?
His mama. I ain't wrong.
What college he come from?
A college.
What college he come from? Say it.
He
Say
come
it with
from
your chest.
some nasty ass college that just got caught sign stealing too. But anyway,
no, anybody trying to hear that, man. Anybody trying to hear that, man.
Yeah,
the hate is real. The hate is
real. It is real.
It's cool.
It's
the D University. You feel me?
Thank God he had an NFL former quarterback as a high school coach because he was developed before he got there. Ohio State couldn't ruin him. But anyways, CJ Stroud threw for 470 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions in the comeback win versus Tampa Bay, breaking Andrew Luck's record of 455 yards in a game.
So you're saying that's the most yards ever by a rookie?
What is that, a Cleveland Browns hat?
You got
from the D University.
You got some crap on your head.
It's from the D University.
From one
nut
to
another. Wait.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sip my tea. I'm gonna sip my tea on that one. You feel me?
I just gotta say, the Board of Regents at the Ohio State University sat down when they created this school and decided, yeah, we're gonna have a Buckeye as our mascot. He goes, a Buckeye? Yeah, it's a nut from a tree here in the state. Oh, so what's our mascot gonna look like? It's gonna look like Where's Waldo with a nut for a head.
What is y'all mascot?
Our mascot's a Wolverine, one of the most toughest motherfuckers on the planet.
I don't see him running around on the field nowhere.
You ain't got no. He ain't got time.
This ain't X-Men.
Hey, you didn't let me finish. He can't run around on the field because he's too busy saving the world with the X-Men.
Oh my God!
All I'm gonna say is, in a couple weeks, Ryan Day is gonna be 0-3 against Michigan, and Urban Meyer 7-0.
Y'all ain't gonna beat Penn State this year, but okay.
CJ Stroud, if he keeps up this pace, he will break the stigma that OSU can't produce NFL QBs.
Say it again with your chest.
You need one more OSU QB to prove that.
It ain't gonna be our quarterback we got right now. So.
Oh yeah, he's straight trash.
Yeah, I would say that quarterback's trash.
That quarterback may complete more passes to Michigan than he does to Ohio State receivers.
And we still gonna beat Michigan this year.
No, you ain't.
And you can mark that in your calendar.
Houseway.
Hold it and clip it that I said it.
Houseway.
I got $20 says that you don't.
Bet the 20.
I'm betting it right now. Hey, virtual handshake.
We can do a live show on that.
Hey,
we can do a live show. We can go.
If it's a nighttime game, I'll definitely do that live show with you.
Oh, you know that's gonna be prime time.
At noon?
The only way Ohio State beats Michigan this year is if the quarterback for Ohio State outplays McCarthy.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, nah.
Just imagine.
That's all Ohio State fans can do right now is imagine. But anyways,
listen. Oh my God.
About CJ Stroud. About CJ Stroud. he got the AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and then a quarterback that was traded for a 6th-round pick comes in and starts for the quarterback that was 5-6 with the Minnesota Vikings versus the Failcants. Was that the Failcants, right? Yeah, the Failcants, who was tied for the
Dobbs?
His comes in and says, "Yes, I have alopecia. I have no eyebrows and no facial hair whatsoever. But guess what? I'm smoking this team." And he gets the NFC Player of the Week.
Hey, shout out to Sky, man. He called that, man.
Hey,
he said he'll be here by the second half. He called that, man. Shout out to Sky, man.
It sucks on how he got there.
Has anybody seen Joshua Dobbs without a helmet on?
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, and I never said it because of his disease, I said it because of the shape of that head. He looks like an Ethiopian alien.
Yeah, we related, man. You know,
he looks like that old.
I'm related too.
he looks like that old Steelers backup quarterback, Charlie Batch.
Oh man.
And King SJ says, "Hey Neil, we are all witnesses to that bet." Haha.
You can mark it in your calendar. You can quote it, clip it, and everything. Put it on my. I'm here, and I said it.
Okay.
$20.
Will, what's your take?
You know what? As much as I don't like Minnesota, seeing him beat the Falcons was good to see because the guy barely learned the playbook because he just got traded recently, and to do that on the fly is just impressive. I mean, and then as for Stroud, the guy's been killing it all year long as a rookie, and I knew coming into the draft he was going to be a stud. And the guy's already proven he belongs in the league.
And while we're on the Texans, Will's out here meeting Houston Texans players.
Yeah, he was.
He's out here meeting Tank
when
Dell.
They were at the Panthers game.
Yeah, but he
was out here taking sideline photos with Tank Dell over here.
Oh man,
dude, Tank Dell is
who did catch the winner.
Tank Dell and John Mechie, and who was the other one?
Nico Collins. They were all so cool.
Yeah, wide receivers.
And James Burgess says fucking Dobbs gets the weapon back soon too.
Yeah, no. So to your point, Will and Jeremy, man, what's up with the AFC, man? Who do you think's going in the playoffs? You got teams 4-4 that are still technically in the hunt.
Here's the crazy thing,
Texans? The Texans.
I still think the team to beat is Kansas City.
Here's my playoff teams right now. Kansas City obviously is taking the West. Baltimore's going to take the North. I got Jacksonville taking the South. I think the New York Jets are going to pull out the AFC East still.
Yeah, because nobody's really pulling away.
I think.
And Rodgers said he'd be back in a couple weeks.
Yep.
It's either that or it's going to come down. Buffalo and Miami also play Week 18, so it's either going to come down to the Jets. If the Jets aren't out of it, if the Jets are out of it by then it's going to be whoever wins that Buffalo Miami game Week 18. Yeah, I think only one team from the AFC East is making the playoffs.
Right.
I agree with you saying.
I think Cincinnati's back.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland being the wild card teams coming.
Yes, Cincinnati and Baltimore, in my opinion, are pretty much locks. The way they're playing right now.
Here's the crazy thing: Baltimore can win that division, and if the season ended right now, your division winners in the AFC, Kansas City, Baltimore. It's Miami. Buffalo right now. No, Buffalo, because they just lost. Miami just lost.
But Buffalo too. Buffalo lost Monday night.
Oh, yep, that's right. So
Miami has a 1-game lead against Buffalo. They're 6-3.
That's Buffalo. What I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. So Miami would be there, and then it would be the rest of the AFC North would be the wild card teams.
Yep. Because somehow
that's not a joke. They're all at 3 wins, 3 losses.
They're all 4-4. There's so many teams at 4-4 that are still in the hunt.
None of them in the AFC North has 4 losses. They are all sitting with 3 losses right now.
Somehow Pittsburgh's 5-3. I don't know how.
Oh my God.
Well, they haven't even hit that defense, and they haven't really hit the AFC North yet. You know what I'm saying?
They beat Cleveland and Baltimore. They're 2-0.
I understand, but they haven't hit.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying.
Not
while everybody's in stride. When they got Cleveland, that was right when they lost Chubb.
Yeah,
which was a
'cause I
big reason why they lost that game.
Buffalo looks sketchy too, man.
yeah Buffalo's not looking like a
Yeah,
playoff team right
if
now.
you honestly want my opinion, I think Josh Dobbs was just smart enough. He did a backyard football thing because he
I
didn't know the playbook. He was like, "Okay, guys, you're gonna run this route. You're gonna run this route. You're gonna run this route. I'll hit whoever's open. Just
to
get
me
there."
the 7 seeds what's interesting in the AFC. I think it's going to come down to Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and I'm going to say the team that I think that's going to be in that mix actually, and I think they're starting to figure things out. The Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to be in the mix for the 7 seed.
Oof.
Antonio Pierce is now the interim head coach of the Raiders. Well, they did enough to beat the garbage ass
My
Giants.
gosh.
They
Did you
spanked
Yes,
the Giants.
Leonard, I'm calling your team garbage, straight hot
Did you
garbage.
did you see what the Raiders did after that game? They should be
They were
ashamed.
Hold up,
smoking blunts in the
cigars.
locker room.
They were out there smoking cigars like they just won the fucking national championship game.
After how they got beat by Detroit, they probably felt like they just won a national championship game. Yeah,
Is that what you did in school today, Neil? So-
Actually, no.
Hey.
It's a system. I'm about to spray paint my wall.
you know what the Lions have to do, guys? You know, I'm addressing the chat. You know what the Lions have to do, guys? We got to take it on a week-by-week basis like we have all year. Just keep
Yes, sir.
slinging our punches, playing our game. Good news is out of Lions camp, for the first time since week 1 of the preseason, every active person on the roster, that does not include people on the IR, all the active players on the roster actually played in practice 2 days in a row.
Wow.
That hasn't happened since week 1 of the preseason.
Wow.
Let's go,
Is Mon-
boys.
so is Montgomery healthy then?
Let's
Yes.
go, boys. Let's
Shout out to
go.
the medical staff.
Yeah, shout out to Sheila Ham for hiring that awesome medical staff from Arizona, man. They're actually competent. They know how to diagnose it.
So what do you guys expect out of Donovan Peoples-Jones?
DPJ is probably going to be and because of how we switch people in the lineup, he's going to line up anywhere from wide receiver 2 to wide receiver 4. He's going to be used primarily in 3 and 4 wide receiver sets because he is a deep threat.
Yeah.
He's not going to supersede JMO. I think they're going to use him alongside JMO to
Right.
help JMO get open more. Because if you got that type of speed that's close enough, because face it, Josh Reynolds does not look as fast as he was the last 2 years, and he is 30 years old. He's starting to lose a step. He still gets open. He still does what he has to do, but he's
Yeah.
more of the guy we expected Marvin Jones to be. Our first
Consistent.
down our consistent guy. And whereas DPJ adds that speed factor, he's an actual 4.41 guy, whereas Reynolds is a 4.48 guy coming out of college.
How much does Detroit run 12 personnel?
We actually run 12%, 12 personnel. I think came up to like 45% of the time.
Let's say because I feel like he'd be a good fit in that because I think his best attribute is blocking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's 100%.
Absolutely.
That's his best thing he does, especially this year because Cleveland wasn't targeting him. He played 83% of the snaps and only had 18 targets with 8 catches for 97 yards, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's an average over 10 yards per catch, which, if you think about it, that's way better than what Marvin Jones Jr. had. He had 5 catches for 33 yards
I think he had 8.
and almost as many drops.
I think he had 800 last year with Brissett at quarterback.
Yeah, well, remember there was a revolving door there because Brissett got hurt, and then this guy came in, and that guy came in, and then Watson played through the end of the season. So, yeah, he had 839 yards on 61 catches, 97 targets, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm juiced, man. Hometown kid, straight out of Cass Tech. Yeah,
Fantastic.
he fits his team to the T, man. I'm and to Jeremy's point, I think he is going to beat the 3 or 4. I think we're still going to see those trick plays with JMO where it's either reverse or a double reverse.
Or the flea flicker, or the
I
end
think
around.
JMO is going to
No more end arounds. Leave that to Cleve Raymond.
No, wait. That end around on JMO, do you know what that was? The
Oh,
tight
crap.
end
Welcome to
said,
the league hit.
no, the tight end looked at Max Crosby and said, guess what? Hit him. Motherfucker
crap.
won't drop a ball the rest of the game if he gets hit.
Does
And look
do
what
they
happened. We threw the ball to him one more time. What did he do?
He
Catch
woke
it.
up.
do they ever
Woke up.
use him in the screen game at all?
And no, that's what I was thinking. I think Peoples Jones is going to be like uh, I think he's going to be running those intermediate routes too. To Jeremy's point, to so that JMO can go, maybe
Deep.
occupy that linebacker because he can take a hit. Like,
But
and he's a possessional wide
I think
receiver.
I
Like
think
he'll.
we can actually. What injury is DPJ? You saw he is limited at practice, so I assume that means no. It's not an injury. There was nothing listed. I think they just limited him because he doesn't know the playbook yet. I think
I
they were
wouldn't know
just.
Ben
I
Johnson's
haven't
playbook
seen.
either.
I haven't seen an injury designated to it. That or it's rust type thing because he's just coming in. He has to learn the playbook, guys.
If
He
What
Josh
may be a
Dobbs
great
came
route runner
in,
and everything.
if
what
Josh
are the
Dobbs came in that short period of time and led
what
that
Wait,
are
team
wait.
to a win,
I'm
he
not
should
saying he
be.
ain't playing. I'm just saying why he was limited at practice.
what are the chances you think that eventually? I'm not saying this week or it's probably going to take a couple weeks, but what are the chances you think that they move DPJ to the outside and put St. Brown in the slot?
St.
I
Brown been
think
in the spot.
St. Brown plays everywhere. It doesn't matter. It depends on the play and what they got him doing. It depends on what route he's running. If he's in the slot, he's in a crossing route 9 times out of 10. If he's on the outside, it's more of a post pattern or a fade route because he doesn't have the speed for a true fly route.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking they might use People Jones for because he's more of that like big X outside receiver,
Right.
and
And
then they could put
that being said, you put Josh Reynolds on one side, DPJ on the other. I'm talking about in a 4 wide receiver set, and then
yeah
run JMO and St. Brown in the slots.
slot
Yeah.
yeah
Yep.
And who's the number one rated rookie, regardless of position in pass blocking this season?
probably Laporta.
Laporta.
He
Potty.
has
I
a 78.9 PFF pass blocking grade.
I was gonna say if it wasn't for CJ Stroud being a quarterback, I would give Sam Laporta Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Right. I mean, right up until this last game, because it was neck and neck in the voting on what they were for odds in Vegas. It was neck and neck for Stroud and Laporta to get it. But after he just set a record for passing yards in one game with 5 touchdowns and 0 interceptions versus a good defense that is stingy,
Yeah,
guess what? He earned it.
Yeah, and it
He's
was a comeback. It was a
a
comeback too,
comeback
man.
win, right?
Wow.
With 36 seconds on the clock and
Yeah.
no timeouts.
It was.
That is that. Yeah, Braylon Dennis, I'm not even homer enough to say Laporta deserves it because there's only one offensive rookie of the year. It's an NFL award, not just NFC or AFC. It's
He's from the University of
I
Ohio
will say
State.
defense
No,
yeah,
wise.
it's
there's
not.
Big Dan
Oh,
Davis giving your
CJ's.
quote there, Neil. You want to read it?
What it say?
Laporta potty because he shits
Oh yeah,
on
you already know what I
defenses.
call that man, the porta potty, because he out there shitting on everybody. You feel me? Sam the porta potty. I'm trademarking that for real. Sam the porta
Oh,
potty because
please
he out there
do.
doing what? Shitting on everybody.
Who you guys got winning defense Rookie of the Year? Because I think it's a close race.
I think it's Devin Witherspoon. I think Brian Branch is included if he could have stayed healthy. I think he's
Mm,
still in the top 10 running, but he's no longer in that
Yeah,
top 5.
I
Devin
think
Witherspoon, Will Anderson,
I
um,
was Jalen Carter's probably up there.
Jalen Carter.
I was about to
Well,
say that
Jalen
too.
Carter's dealing with an injury and he's been in and out of the lineup lately. So if he keeps having that, he's going to fall down because he has
mm.
sacks but no pressures.
Yeah,
His
because I was
pressure
wondering.
rate's
I think
real low. His pressure
I
win rate is actually low because he's
because I
not
think that
getting
race is pretty
pressures
close.
outside of his sacks.
What would you rather take the sacks or the pressures though?
Sacks.
Sacks.
You can say sacks, but you know what? Pressure in the long run, if it's done the way it's graded out to be, what does pressure do? It puts pressure on the quarterback, whether you're hitting them or not. What I want to see is a pressure win rate with actual QB hits and sacks. Not just get there, but actually hit the quarterback.
Right. Yeah. And
Well,
I yeah.
the thing with pressures too is you got to look at how quick did he get there. Did the quarterback hold on to the ball for 4 seconds and then he got there, or did he get there in
Well,
2 seconds?
right, and that's the big thing. And most of our here's the crazy thing. Right now, the Lions lead the league with 169 pressures. Guess
Yeah.
who has 128 of them?
Hutch.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Right.
And that's
He has
with being the second
128.
most. He has 128 pressures with the
Holy
second
shit.
most double teams in the league, tied with Myles Garrett, and the first in triple teams.
How many sacks does he have?
4.5.
Does he lead the team?
Yeah.
And he leads the team by a half a sack.
Yeah. McNeil's up there too.
McNeil has 4. Anzalone has 3.
Okay.
Hey, Anzalone. Wait a minute. Think about this. Anzalone, who never rushed the quarterback with New Orleans ever. All they did was drop him in coverage or make him do run stopping, right? He has 3 sacks.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
Anzalone,
It's
who
alone.
had
Okay.
almost no sacks in his entire career with the Saints,
Right.
has 3 sacks this year through
Man.
9 games.
Good job, Shep. Good job, defense. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for playing his role, man. He's absolutely a
He's
veteran,
killing it.
and yeah, yeah,
And
because
he
Jack
lowered
Campbell.
let's see. The first year he was here, the reason why I called him Anal-Elise, and I'm going to tell you why, is diving at the feet of running backs, and they run right by him every time. He had a 28% missed tackle rate in year 1 here in 2021. Year 2, he dropped it to 13% and led the team in tackles. Okay. But that 13% missed tackles was the same type of thing, diving at the feet of running backs. He's not doing that lunge tackle as much anymore.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Everybody can say whatever you want. That's huge. If you start wrapping up guys, and when you do dive at them, you're only a step away instead of 2 or 3 steps away, because that is the difference in the angles that you're taking in the tackles, which I give kudos to Kelvin Shepard for working with him on that.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. And like you said, man, he's got to lead by example. He's one of the guys with the green dot, and we're hoping Jack Campbell can, kind of take over for him. And we're still waiting to see Jack Campbell's breakout game too.
Right.
So,
and James Burgess gave a great analysis. I'll give you here in a second, Lions, unless you want to read it.
No, go ahead, man. Go for it.
Okay. Crazy thing about Anzalone, he is still improving. That means awareness and technique learning, not physical stuff. Guy is a future coach. Right. And that's probably where he'll end up eventually. I mean, look at what happened with the Tigers this year.
Bro.
Cabrera does his retirement run. What does he do? He goes to the front office to help scout hitters, and they're saying they're going to use him as an assistant batting coach. That's a brilliant move that he wants to stay a part of this franchise. When he won a World Series with the Marlins, wasn't that his rookie year?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't remind me of that World Series either.
Oh yeah, that's because they beat your Yankees.
We're so lucky we are alive.
I wonder if Trevor Nowaski will get some snaps on defense. I think he may, because the one thing Trevor Nowaski does better than almost every linebacker on this team, not named Jack Campbell, is cover tight ends.
Yep. That's what we want. That's what we
Ask
need.
Will Vogel about what he did to Tremblay in that Panthers game.
Oh, he killed him.
Enough that
Tommy
it forced
Tremble,
a fumble.
more like Tommy Tumble. After
Whatever.
Nowaski was done with him.
Nowaski made a lot of good plays that game, though. He was killing it in special teams, but so good in the second game, they had to put him into the defense the third game. Say what you want. This kid's got that it factor, kind of like Jack Campbell. 6'4", 237 pounds, 4.5 40, has a 1.89 10-yard split and a 2.5 20-yard split. The kid is fast.
That's insane, man. Yeah, I want to see what we do with Jack, because right now, see, he's like in limbo.
They moved him to a Sam linebacker to get him on the field.
It's not instinctive. It's not like he's like, oh, I got to play this zone like 5 yards out. and like 5 yards back from that 5 yards. I don't see him attacking, so that's where I see like a lot of like, him being like indecisive. Like, oh, do I rush or do I just hold the edge? It's almost like he doesn't know that, dude. You're gonna get paid, bro. Like, just
And that is the thing that I get mad at AG about.
yeah, just play, man.
Especially in that Falcon in the game. What was it? The Seahawks game is when we lost
Yeah,
Houston.
just play, dude. Just let him loose.
They put James Houston in coverage on Noah Fant and had Jack Campbell being the Sam linebacker blitzing from the edge. Why?
I don't
You
know.
got a guy with that bend and that elite of get off who had 78 snaps, 22 pressures, and 8 sacks
Yeah, know
in
your
those 78
personnel, man.
snaps. I mean, that should have been Jack Campbell on Noah Fant because they run
Yep.
the exact same 40 time.
Yeah, know your personnel, man. Yeah, he's not ready for Sam yet, in my opinion. Like, let him.
ESPN Analytics, their computer. I think somebody slipped it a bowl of something other than Cheerios or cornflakes or good data, because this is what they came up with their top 10 football power index rankings by ESPN Analytics. Number 1, the Chiefs. Number 2, the Ravens. Number 3, the Bills. Number 4, the 49ers, who should be called the 17ers after their last 3 games they played, because that's all their offense scored for 3 straight games. Miami Dolphins. Then the Dallas, this is just released today, no less. The Dallas Cowboys are 6th, and the only team with 1 loss in the NFL is 7. Then it's the Los Angeles Chargers with 4 losses, the Cincinnati Bengals with 3 losses,
That's a lot of AFC love.
and the Jacksonville Jaguars at 10. Okay, let's see. 3 losses, 3 losses, 3 losses, 4 losses, 3 losses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams with more losses than the Lions are on that list. What do you guys think about that, Will?
What the hell are you doing, ESPN? Study your stuff. How do you have the Cowboys ahead of the Lions?
How do you have the Cowboys ahead of the Eagles after they smoked them?
Exactly. So, literally, why are the Cowboys on the list? The Bills shouldn't be ranked that high. The 49ers shouldn't be ranked that high. The Lions need to be in the top 5, top 4. Come on.
Exactly.
Get your shit together.
What type of disrespect is that, Neil?
They drinking something heavier than I'm drinking with my cough medicine over here. I don't know what's. That's crazy, right?
They
For
drinking
real, right?
rum, probably.
I'm sick a little bit, but I don't know. They real drowsy over there at ESPN. I don't know what to tell them about that one. I don't even know how they handle with them numbers, bro. Like,
right.
I don't know.
Lorenzo?
I got a problem. There's so much AFC love on that list. Like, I understand
1, 2,
putting
3,
Kansas City
4.
up there because they're the defending champs. So
I see Baltimore being 2.
I could see Baltimore being there. Okay.
But then it get real iffy after that. Everything after that is just real iffy, bro. Like,
it really is. It really is, Bandit. Like,
I agree.
What are they smoking? Give some to Jeremy.
Bills. The Bills.
King SJ says it best. ESPN equals BSPN. Bullshit Sports Network.
Like Miami, okay, they put up a ton of points that one game. When they put up like 70 points or something.
70 points against the Broncos.
Okay, okay, by that metric, okay, you can kind of leave them up there.
They haven't beat a team with a winning record though, Rumble, man.
That's it. That's it. I put them up there because they scored 70 points. Like, okay, you can be top 5, but like the Bills, the Cowboys, both teams got embarrassed on national TV.
Too.
Chargers, yeah. So
Doesn't make
America's
sense.
team, Dallas got
Who's
embarrassed.
calling them that?
Yeah, I know. We're America's team now, the Lions.
Well, according to John Madden in 1991, when we beat the shit 31-6 in the wild card versus Dallas, when him and Pat Summerall were calling the game at the end of the game, he said Detroit is now America's team.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. Mr. Madden. Appreciate that.
When John Madden says something, people usually listen, but Cowboy fans said, "What? Ah, he's wrong."
They went out and picked up somebody who has not played football in 5 years.
Now,
That's a desperate move.
Yeah.
unbiased account of the way I think this list should go, and I'm going to give my top 10 now.
Okay.
Unbiased.
Let's hear it.
Philadelphia Eagles should be number 1. They have one loss. They have the best record in the league. Number 2, Baltimore Ravens. They're in the toughest division. They're leading the division. They deserve to be number 2. Number 3, I don't have it as the Bills. I don't even have it as the Lions. You know who I think is number 3? I think it's
Cincy?
Miami Dolphins, really.
Over the Chiefs?
Yeah, the Chiefs lost to us. That's all I got to say. The Chiefs lost to us. Then you got the Lions.
But they was out. They top man on offense and they top man on defense.
Okay.
What is that rumbling?
Wait. I don't know what the. It sounds like a. Yep, he is getting into his car. You got your car door closed now? Is it done dinging? There, Jordan? Okay. I want to pack him out for a minute. I'm going to leave him off camera until I see him go on camera.
All right, so that was 4.
Yeah, I got the Lions at 4.
Uh-huh.
Then I got the Chiefs. Because we beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
And we have the same amount of losses, correct?
Cool story. Yep. Yeah. No.
So I have the Chiefs right behind the Lions. Even though they're a division winner, I have them behind the Lions. And then after that, you got to throw Cincinnati. You almost got to throw the rest of the AFC North in there. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Browns, because they are all 5-3. And they've all beat teams that are ahead of them on here. Which makes no damn sense to me. And then at that point, that gets us to 8. 9 and 10 is subjective, but I got to throw Jacksonville there. And I almost would put Houston at 10.
Yeah, I think the AFC this year is going to be tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Tricky. To your point, the Bills don't look the same. Might be the Madden curse. I don't know what it is. Josh Allen just looks. I don't know, man.
It's Josh Allen misses his OC, Brian Daboll.
It could be. It could very well be it. And then
his mechanics doesn't look right. He's throwing more interceptions than he did, like he did before Daboll got there. Josh Allen just isn't right.
Right. So, and then the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are good now. I think they're going to snap out of it.
They better get some wide receivers that can catch. That's all I got to say.
The Bills look awful.
Because right now the Chiefs are being saved by their defense.
Yeah, I know. Say that again, Jeremy.
The Chiefs are being saved by their defense.
Karlaftis, that defense right there. That's yeah, incredible.
What do you think of that take there, Jordan? Am I wrong?
What is it?
The Chiefs. They need to get a wide receiver that knows how to catch more than 30% of his passes. But they're being saved by that defense right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that young defense out here freaking out there causing hectic over there in Kansas City, man.
Yeah, shout out to those linebackers, man. Absolutely. Like Karlaftis, like I'm a believer, man. I mean, he's not. He's playing his position like he. Yeah.
So what about that heads-up play? The one that basically sealed the deal for Kansas City. The guy recovers the fumble. He's getting tackled. He laterals it back to this guy.
Wow.
That's his autograph on there. That's Brian Cook, safety for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that defense is actually. That's why I think they're a dangerous team, because the defense is winning them games right now.
And James Burgess brings up a good point. Unless Taylor Swift does some topless shit, the NFL will make it happen for the ratings. Or I mean, to report the news as it happens.
But I think their defense is actually winning them some games, and once this offense clicks, I think it's going to be the Pat Mahomes show all over again, man. I hate to
Yeah.
say it. Their defense is winning 2 or 3 games that they should not even have won, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Like, hold up. Like, Mahomes didn't do no heroics. It was his defense, man. So I'm shocked right now.
Now we're going to talk about something that was brought up in the chat, because we do this every week. It's the weekly Picks Ems, and we have to talk about this Thursday night game because it's scheduled. And what has the NFL done to Amazon Prime? Why do they schedule these garbage fucking games every Thursday? It is the Carolina 1-win Panthers versus Chicago's 2-win Bears.
They do not like.
Well, I'm gonna need your team to step up. Oh, hand him here.
Oh wait, I forgot. Chicago won another game, so they're at 3. Woo.
Oh man, you're talking about Will's team. He ain't even here to defend them, man.
I know, but
go ahead.
He's
Get him,
gonna get to
Bandit.
go last. He's
Get
gonna
him.
get to go last. Lorenzo, who you got? You taking Carolina to win on the road, or you take the Bears pull it out at home?
I'm taking an early nap that night. I will not be watching that game.
I'm gonna watch it because it's football.
If I had to pick them, I don't like the Bears, so I'm gonna go with Will. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Either way, the pick doesn't switch, because whoever wins or whoever loses, it's just gonna flip flop where it is in the standings. Jordan, I'm gonna unmute you so we can hear. What do you think?
I got is this in Chicago?
It's in Chicago.
Is Fields playing?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
It's secret agent man part.
I'm still going to take the Bears. I think DJ Moore's going to prove to Carolina that they just made a bad trade, and I think he's going to go for a big game, and I think the Bears are going to win. But it's going to be ugly. It's going to be like 16-13 or something, or 13-10.
It's a race. It's a race to 12 points.
Yeah, it might be a 12. It might be a 12-9 game, something like that.
Yeah.
I can see being all field goals.
Okay, Neil, who you got? Neil?
I really got to pick this game?
Yeah.
You
got the Pampers or you got the Bears? Or Dumb Bears, however you want to say it.
The Panthers are still in rebuilding stage, you feel me? They just out there scouting the guys to see who they're going to need for the next year, so I got the Bears winning.
All right. Will?
I picked against the Panthers numerous times this year, as you guys know.
Yes.
But we all know I hate the shit Chicago Bears. Go Thurs!
Yeah. Dan Davis says this game will end in a tie. Book it. And Brent, my buddy, who has been started to following me from over off of Russell Wayne Show, Main Event 365. Brett comes in and says, "Hey, JB, hey, guys. I am taking the Carolina Panthers because the day I say the Bears are going to win, I think hell will have frozen over, just like if that's about the chance the Cowboys have of winning the Super Bowl."
Right, exactly.
Braylon Dennis says, "I'm going Panthers." Patty
Braylon.
Grimes, Panthers. King
baby,
SJ,
Patty.
I hope the Panthers. Fuck the Bears.
Yes. Yeah, man. Let them rot in the basement. It gets moldy down there. Yeah, let him.
My studio's in the basement. It don't get moldy down here.
No, I said it's Chicago.
No,
man.
not that basement. We're
Their
talking about the
basement.
NFC North basement.
Yeah.
All right, the next game.
Hey, you gotta read that comment, James Burgess.
That's
Indianapolis at New England.
James.
Hey, you gotta read that comment. Smoking Jay, you gotta read that comment. That's funny, man.
Is he frozen?
Oh, that's hilarious right there.
Is he? I think he's frozen.
Oh no, Smoking Jay. Are we all
Someone
frozen?
message him. I can't even hear Neil. Can you?
Oh, let's keep this rumble. Let's keep this rolling before you hop back in. When it's in the show off as just being frozen. Jeremy, you know we got you. What's the next game on the list, y'all?
Oh, he'll be
Let me
back.
look.
I'm hosting now.
So shout out to
What's up,
James
everybody?
Burgess for this awesome comment.
Go ahead,
Carolina, Chicago should be NC 17. But hey, will it get some relief? Hey, that's a nice comment, man. That's hilarious, dude.
That's an awesome comment. Thank you.
Um,
Well, I'm looking up the NFL list right now. I wasn't ready for this.
yeah, I wasn't either. But
All right, the next game we got to talk about is the Colts at the Patriots. Will, you got Colts or Patriots, my man?
Colts.
Rambo, who you got? Colts or Patriots, man?
Again, I want the Colts because I don't like the Patriots at all, man. So shout out to them, Colts Nation. Go for it. Who you got?
Jake, man, who you got? Mr. Patriot fan yourself. Who you got? You better take the Patriots, bro.
It said everybody.
Can you hear us?
Colts in
Can you hear us,
Germany?
bro? No, I'm talking to
Jordan.
Jordan, who you taking? Patriots or Colts, man?
No,
he left.
We losing them like flies today at a picnic, baby.
Who's your pick, Colts or Patriots?
I'm gonna take the Pats, man. I don't believe in.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the Pats, man.
Okay.
Next game we got is a rival game, man, and that boy Deshaun Watson is supposed to be back. We got the Browns at the Ravens. Lamar doing his thing, man. Will, who you got, man? Browns, Ravens.
Bird game. Got Ravens.
Ooh. Hey, I think this is gonna be a tough game, man. I think Browns. I'm going Browns. Yeah, I think they're. Yeah.
Why you got the
I
Browns?
think Ravens squeak out because even
Only
though
because-
I think should have fielded.
I think Browns because it's one of them tricky division games. You know how it is. How many years did the Steelers and Browns and you know the AFC is tough, man.
That is the old Browns.
That's and Myles Garrett. You don't think Myles Garrett wants to eat some Ravens? You don't think Garrett's gonna be
he
out there
does.
eating?
Oh,
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Welcome
Some
back.
technical difficulties, but I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, right now we at the Browns Ravens game, Jeremy.
Okay, thank God. What was the other one before that? Indianapolis at Patriots, right?
Yeah, and
me-
Jordan
us
fell
two-
out, but he just messaged and he said he got the Colts 45 and the Patriots
And
6.
I had Colts. Lorenzo had Colts. Neil had Patriots.
I'm taking the Colts.
Oh, there we go.
All right, now Jeremy, you back in. We're gonna let you take over your show. Go ahead, do your thing, my man.
Well, I unfortunately where I was reading everything from was my damn phone. Let me get off camera here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. For some reason, everything just crashed in my laptop for a second.
Welcome
So
back.
who you take right now? The Browns or the Ravens? I'll pick the teams off until you get going back up.
It's at Ravens, right?
Yes, sir. And what's his name? Watson's supposed to be back.
Oh, I'm taking the Ravens then.
All right. The next game we got, Jeremy, is the Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Vogel, who you got?
I'm sorry, what was the game?
We got the Packers at Pittsburgh. 1 o'clock game.
Steelers.
Rumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Steelers, man. Come on, Mike Tomlin.
FTP, man. You
Yes,
know
sir.
FTP.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers as much as it's gonna hurt me to say it too. Jeremy, who you got? Jeremy?
Who is it? Steelers and who?
Packers.
Steelers.
Next game we got is a 1:00 game. It's the Saints versus the Minnesota Vikings. Got me a Minnesota Vikings. What she said in that song that one year. Rumble, who you got, Rumble?
I can't. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna anybody that won't accept that.
So he was like miss going in and out. Who you got, man?
Saints.
Saints. Who you got, Will?
I don't like either team, but I got the Saints.
I'm gonna pick the Saints. Jeremy, who you got?
Saints.
Jordan, I see you back. Who you got? Saints or the Vikings?
I don't hear.
I got the Saints.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Saints.
You came in here sounding like a candy man, man. Say your name 3 times, you gonna pop through the thing. You had me scared for a second.
Yeah, I have the Saints, and then I have the Steelers the game before that, and the Browns or the Ravens the game before that.
All right, no doubt. Next game we got is the Texans versus the Bengals, man. Hey, the Texans is a hot team, man. Stroud doing his thing, but you know who Joe Burrow is Cincinnati, man. It's a 1:00 game, man. Hey, I can say this will be one of the games of the week right here.
Absolutely.
They going fire. So, Will, who you got, man? Texans or Bengals, man? They in Cincinnati.
I got.
Okay, guys. I'm going to be switching over, so I'm going to hop out for a second. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I got Cincy in overtime.
Okay. What you got? The score going to be?
38. One sec. I'm trying to do math. 35-28. 35-28.
Got him going in old time and putting out a touchdown. Okay. Rumble, who you got, man?
Man, it's a tough one. I'm kind of siding with Cincinnati, but I wouldn't be surprised if Texans make it tough. But I got cool Joe Burrow winning this.
Jordan, who you got, man?
Cincinnati.
Hallelujah. Here I am, and I'm back.
I heard Cincinnati.
All right, that brief takeover was brought to you by Bandit Sports. But now we're taking back the kneecap. We give it back to Jeremy. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Great job, Bandit.
Hey,
Great job, man.
You. Thank you.
Takeover. You know I got your back, man.
So, okay, it was Titans and who? Bengals?
We was at
right?
Bengals and Texans.
Bengals and Texans.
Bengals and Texans. Yeah, I took Cincinnati just because they're at home. I don't think CJ Stroud can overcome that defense and Joe Burrow.
That man out there breaking records, man. He from the University of what? The Ohio State Buckeyes, you feel me? He gonna go in Cincinnati. He gonna take it like he did, you feel me? I got them with them Texans.
So we already did the Vikings at Minnesota. We already did Green Bay at Pittsburgh. We got the Titans at Tampa Bay now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Titans at Tampa Bay. Who you got, Lo?
I think Big Will comes out slinging.
That's what they call
Will has
Texans.
been announced the QB1 going forward is the latest news. So as he should be, because Ryan Tannehill's been trash.
Yeah, he's got a noodle arm, man. I don't know if it's yeah. No, I got Titans.
Titans. Okay. Who you got, Jordan?
All of a sudden, DeAndre Hopkins looks back. I'm taking the Titans.
Neil?
Jordan sound like Candyman in radio right now. But I'm going to take Tennessee, man.
All right, Will?
Houston Oilers.
Amen. That would be the Titans,
yeah,
Tennessee
man.
Titans.
Shout out
That's
to Jerry
who they
Reed.
were.
Titans.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Talk about technical difficulties here.
Oh, God.
Will Levis is going to get jacked up from his Mayo coffee and lead the Titans to a win. I got the Titans. All right.
Big Dan. I like that.
The 49ers or the 17ers are going to play Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Will they get it right this week, Neil? Is it going to be the 49ers or is it going to be the Jaguars with the Jaguars being at home?
I can hear Cousy crying right now. When his 49ers lose 4 games in a row. I got Jacksonville, baby. I got Jacksonville.
All right. Who you got there, Will?
Sorry, I got 49ers because of their defense.
Okay.
But anyway, who you got, Jordan? Who you got, Jordan? Are we going to see Brock Purdy or Brock Purdon?
Or Brock maybe.
There's a reason why he was third string.
I can't hear Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's. We can't hear you. You must have yourself muted again, bud. But who you got, Lo?
I got the Jags. They're in Jacksonville?
They're in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I got the Jags.
I won't be surprised if that defense somehow gets them a win. He says Jaguars 27, 49ers 17. Gotcha.
It's hard to bet against the Jags now here in Florida.
Yeah, Jags at home. Travis Etienne has been eating against good defenses this year. I should know. He's my RB1 on my fantasy team. He's been averaging 27 points a week. Baby. I'm up against the bye week for a second week in a row, so that's an automatic win.
Oh, come on.
That's what you get for being in an 11-man league.
Oh, man.
Week 9 and 10, I got the bye week.
Oh, man.
I was happy because Goff, Amon Ra, and Sammy Laporta Potty
half of your team
was stuck on the bye week last week. But smart. I still managed to score 120 points without them.
Whew.
Oh, because I had Justin Herbert, Zach Charbonnet, Brian Robinson.
That's not bad.
All right. Everybody in the chat seems to agree with the Jags. Ever since the Lions curb stomped the Jags, they got pissed and got right and got good. Absolutely. You realize they have the exact same record in that stretch that we have.
Yep. Oh, man. Jeremy left again.
So you're in charge.
He really want me to take this over, Bandit Sports. You feel me? Hit that like and subscribe button. You feel me? We out here. We taking over networks. You feel me? Ooh, ooh. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. You feel me? All right. Where we at?
No, he was talking about the Niners. James Burgess' comment here.
Oh.
Ever since the Lions curb stomped the Jags, they got right and got good. So it's kind of where he left off. There he is.
Raise your hand if anybody's taking Arizona versus the Atlanta fail cants on the road.
Kyler Murray back.
I don't care. Modern Warfare was released. He doesn't open the playbook.
The Falcons team, they just I got Arizona Cardinals, baby.
I got Atlanta.
Bro, you're crazy.
Playing 1 and 2. Pick 1 and 2.
Hey, that man playing for his job down there, man.
He ain't gonna have a job after this year, anyways, because the cap clears so they can get rid of him. Arizona's tanking for a quarterback.
Yeah, I see that too, man.
Atlanta.
Yep.
ATL.
Who you got, Jordan? Atlanta or Arizona?
You know who I'm picking.
Atlanta.
Nope.
You're picking Arizona?
Yeah, because Kyler's back.
But it's after the Modern Warfare release. He won't be any good.
hey, Kyler's back, and I need Drake May, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I know that's why you want them to win. But here's the real truth. Kyler, every year since Modern Warfare has been released, has gotten 2 wins, and it's never been the week of the release.
Well, all I'm going to say is Kyler Murray or Desmond fucking Ritter. I'm not picking Desmond
Ritter.
Heineke. I'm sorry.
Heineke.
It's Tyler Heineke. Ritter's on the bench. Yep.
Heineke.
Oh, they finally grew some balls and did some.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ritter's on the bench.
That might change my pick a little bit, but
They should
Oh,
call
and
him-
James Burgess says Kyler's not playing.
you know how you know how the Cardinals are. They'll find a way to fuck up the number one pick. So
Jeremy,
I'm still taking
they
them.
need Jeremy. They need to call Ritter Ryder on of the bench. Change his
Yeah.
name to Ryder.
And at the 425 mark, because we got to skip our game and save it for last, because that's just the right way to go. The New York Giants go off to play the Cowgirls. Cowgirls are winning one.
Yeah, that's a 50-point route.
Well, I mean, the last time they
Dallas is
played,
winning. Tom.
well,
Go
do you
ahead.
guys remember the last time they played? What happened?
Yeah, Daniel Jones is still feeling it. That's why he snapped his ankle last week. He didn't want to play this week.
Tommy DeVito's
Yeah.
starting for the
They
freaking
lost.
Giants.
They lost 40-0.
Yeah, no, there was 3 points scored. They had a field goal at the end of the game.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably turned it off by then.
Yeah, you turned it off in the third quarter when it was like
Yeah.
35-0.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's pretty bad when the guy that sacked him 5 times in one game comes out and goes, and after he got sacked 5 times by me, I'd have sat him down.
Think
It
everybody
was
taking the
Crosby,
Cowboys, man.
wasn't it?
The Giants.
It's Tommy DeVito, but yeah, Danny DeVito sounds better.
The Giants might
The
be
Penguin
drafting
is the quarterback.
They might be drafting the
Giant-
quarterback now because they got an out on
Might.
Daniel Jones. And now that he tore his
Right.
ACL, Giants are drafting the quarterback.
Guaranteed monies are gone.
Yep. Good for them. They shouldn't have signed him to that
The
ridiculous contract
Commanders
anyway.
travel west to face the 12th man and the Seattle Sea Chickens.
We know who we're all taking in this game.
I like chicken.
You like chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Anybody want to take the Commanders?
After Seattle got whooped by Baltimore, they're going to be pissed off. So I'm taking them at home.
Riverboat Run.
K9 is still out. And Zach
Riverboat Run.
Charbonnet is not good.
I don't care if the Seahawks are playing their backups; they're going to win.
Riverboat Run. So who's that? What's the plus minus? Anybody know?
I haven't looked at the odds. I
It's
just
on the
got
road.
this.
It's in
Yeah,
Seattle.
they're on the road, so they're probably getting 3
That's a tough
automatically.
That's a tough game.
I would say
gotta
they're
go
favored more.
Seahawks.
I would say they're favored by 5 or 6.
I gotta go
Give me the
Seahawks.
Seagulls.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the Seagulls? Okay. You know what? I took Seattle too. I was just trying to bait somebody into taking Washington.
Yeah, no, you had me just a little bit, and I was like, Riverboat Run. I was like, wait a minute, is it?
Patty
Yeah, no,
Grimes
you
is
forgot.
taking the Commanders, and Big T comes in and goes, "What up, dope fellas? One pride."
What up,
Love
Big
it.
T?
Hey, don't be too much on that Sam Howell hype train.
I like the way Sam Howell's playing.
He might.
Yeah.
This might be a statement win for him. It might.
Yeah, I said he was the best quarterback out of that mediocre class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
like
looking
that,
like
Jordan.
it.
He is. He is.
New
From
York
a
Jets
basketball
travel west to Las Wages to face the Raiders. Who you got, Lo?
It's a different Oakland Raiders team, though.
Yeah, Oakland.
I got Oakland.
That's
Okay.
not
I think
Oakland. It's Las Vegas.
It's Las Vegas. Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta go.
Jeremy
They still-
again.
Vegas, Oakland. They say I got Oakland. Vegas.
They're
I
neighbors.
got Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Raiders.
Hey, give me the Jets.
The
got the
Raiders.
Give me the
Jeremy's
Jets.
gone
Hey,
again.
give me the Jets 9-6. It's gonna be an ugly game.
Nah, Max is gonna eat. I think Max Crosby might end up with a safety.
Hey, he might eat, but Adam O'Connell might throw three or 4 interceptions against that defense.
This is true.
We
They got a good
about to talk about the
defense.
Lions, man. We got one more game to talk about.
We'll wait for
Obviously,
JB to get back.
There he is again.
There he is. JB, Jets, Raiders.
I'm back.
Jets, Raiders.
Jets, Raiders.
We're still there. Uh-oh.
All
Can you
right.
hear us?
I took
Can
Jets.
you hear us, Jeremy? Jet. Okay.
Blue pill.
I
I
took.
feel you.
It says I'm back.
Yeah, you lagging bad. You lagging bad.
Yes, Jets.
Yeah. The
All
Raiders
right,
are
the
pretty bad.
next game we talking about is the
I
Broncos
got
at the
connection
Bills.
issues, bro.
Rumble, who you got?
The Bills and who?
Broncos. Monday night.
Buffalo.
Ooh,
Thir-
Monday night.
30, 31-10 Buffalo.
They're
On Monday night,
they're
Yep.
playing in Denver.
they
They're
playing in
playing
Buffalo.
in Buffalo.
Oh, that's a
31
Buffalo. That's a
31
Buffalo
to 10.
Mafia. Yeah, that's a Buffalo Mafia.
Will, who you
That's
got, Will?
Buffalo.
Rumble?
Buffalo Mafia.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
I got the
Is
Bills.
that a sweep?
That's
That's a
sweet.
sweep.
In the
We
last
got
game,
blue,
but for
blue
show
pill in
game.
there saying "fuck the Raiders." I love it.
The
Last
last
game.
game for show game is our Detroit Lions travel to where they at? What is it? San Diego? They still in San Diego?
No,
LA.
LA at SoFi,
LA.
the house
LA.
that Goff built.
Yeah, that's Golf's
Hey,
house.
to face, Justin, River in his Chargers offense. Who you got, Rumble?
Golf's coming home, man. I think he's gonna set a record in that stadium, and I think Ben Johnson's gonna allow him to do that. That's my
Ooh, I
take.
like that.
I like it too, man.
I like
California kid coming back.
Ooh, shake it, make it, shake it. Will, who you got, man?
We all know Detroit.
What you got your score being?
I'd reveal it on Friday, but I'm gonna still say it tonight. I'm gonna say 31-21 Detroit.
Jordan?
I got this as a shootout. Chargers pulling it out there at home. 34-31.
Get off the show. The exit's that way.
Boo.
Who you got?
I
Dan?
got the Lions
Come on in.
winning. I got the Lions winning 35-21.
I'm in that same boat.
Like Rumble said, I got to go for the
I'm
number.
saying 31 to 21. We're gonna win it because of one field goal. They're not gonna score any field goals because their guy already shanked a couple last week.
I mean, they might not score field.
Per
They
game.
might not score field goals because Brandon Staley will just go for it.
That's true too. He's gonna pull a Dan Campbell early in the season.
James Burgess got the Lions winning 33-13.
Hey, I like you, James. My dog. I like you, James. I like that score prediction.
Yeah.
33 to
Bizarrely,
13. Woo!
convincingly fashion.
Considering as much as we've got healthy, Graham Glasgow's been named the starter because Big V just can't stay healthy, and he's been holding it down. Big V is only rated in the top 4 because he only played a game and a half and did really well while he did it.
Yep.
So I got the Chargers going down, like I said, 31-21.
I got Golf. Like that's like to your point. That's the stadium he built. Without Golf's crazy time and the Rams, that stadium don't get built, man.
True.
So
Jeremy, I'm going to hand the show back over to you again.
Yeah. That being said, I'm going to end the show the way we started it because some of y'all weren't here to see the fire that I started with the show with. But before I do that, I want to see a parting shot from all y'all. Jordan, what's your parting shot?
Well, I'm just gonna say you always start the show with "fuck the Packers," so
Yeah.
Hey, he's on board. He just named the best sponsor I've ever had. It's FTP. No, it's not the florist. It is Fuck the Packers.
Fuck the Packers.
And shout out to my other sponsor. This guy does great work. If you need your car looked at, you live anywhere near the Tri-Cities, go check out Gloss Negron. There is his number. Give him a call. He was voted the #1 window tinter in Saginaw. And there's a little sample of his work. I love this Maserati. I would drive that. Problem is, in Flint, I'd get pulled over and they'd tell me to peel the shit off the windows because it's too dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he went dark again, and then better take over again.
Hey,
What
question
do-
real quick. Question real quick. Who the Lions got on Thanksgiving this year?
We got the Packers on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay, that's a dub.
Your parting words, Will?
be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself. Be genuine.
I can dig it. Jordan, your final words?
Here locally in the community, make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Campbell.
I just love that intro. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This has been the NFL Roundtable Talks. Thank you to Lions Rumble, Neil, a.k.a. The Bandit, Will Vogel, Jordan, Edelman's bastard son, and of course,
I get my final shots. My final parting
Oh,
shot.
what's your parting shot? What's your parting shot?
When you sick, drink tea and lemon. It works.
Yes, sir.
It does work. It does work. Well, do you got a parting shot?
I just
He
said
got his
be
already.
genuine
Okay.
to yourself.
We need to get Matt Patricia back on the show.
Yeah, I know. Nate the Great, Matt Patricia's illegitimate bastard son. I think he was.
Shout out my boy Nate.
We love you, Nate. Just give me shit as I can. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. This has been Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. I'm your host, and thank you for watching the NFL Roundtable Talk.